Hi guys, I hope you're doing very well. Welcome to today's video. So the idea for today's video just came out of blue. It was just out of curiosity. I thought I'd do a comparison video on the Eloise Beauty mini teardrop brush versus my beauty blender. But I just thought it would be interesting to see how they both felt you know, when applied side by side. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. They both have their strengths and their weaknesses. But like I said, this is not to see which one is better, but I just want to see what the finish will look like compared to each other. So the one I have is the mini teardrop in the gold finish. So it comes in its case like this, and then it also comes with a dust bag, so you can use this for traveling, but I have misplaced that somewhere. So this is the mini version, which looks like this. I'll try, as you maybe aware with the beauty blender, it's just like any beauty sponge that you dump in, and then obviously you squeeze out the excess water and then you apply this with your foundation. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. The foundation I'm going to use today is my Holy Grail foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 6W1 Sandalwood, and I always wear this with my Benefit Professional Primer. So that's what we're going to use. I'm going to use quite a bit because the Estee Lauder foundation is quite dry. I look a bit pale, but we're going to fix that. Let's just open this. It's a little bit annoying that this doesn't come with the pump, but hey, I'm just going to pour this at the back of my hand and then go from there. So my right hand side is going to be for the Eloise Dome brush, and then the left side is going to be for the beauty blender. Right, so I'm just going to turn this around and use the thicker side to blend the foundation in. So I'm finding it difficult to hold this brush as well. I think maybe the original size might be better for me. I just find this a bit too small, and I've got quite long fingers, so I'm finding it a little tricky. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and do the same on the left hand side. I'm going to use the beauty blender to do that one. Using the thicker side of the beauty blender, just going to bounce this all over my face and blend it in. Looking at the mirror, I like the finish of the right hand side so much better. It was tricky to blend, like I said, with the brush, and even trying to get it to fit into my palm and move it around was a little tricky. It did sort of streak the first few times, but now that it's sort of blended in and settled on my skin, I have this flawless, absolutely flawless blend. Everything just seems so smooth, and almost like I've got that blurred airbrush look, and I used less product as well. Looking on the left hand side of my face, don't know if you can see, straight away I can see texture. The beauty blender pretty much soaked up most of my foundation, so I'm gonna have to go back in with a second coat. It was super quick to blend and spread around and everything else, but I can see everything basically. So that's what I would say on this right now. So I'm just gonna go back in with some more foundation. Okay, now going back in with beauty blender, just try and blend everything. I can tell that I've got foundation on, and even here on this side my pores are quite enlarged and the textures are showing through. So this was quite interesting because I didn't think it would be such a vast difference, or I'll be able to tell the difference between these two, because when I use either one, I always love the finish. Like I said, I've been using the Beauty Blender for years and I've always loved it compared to using a normal foundation brush, but I've just never used it with this one, and now I'm looking at it, I think I prefer this one. I am quite shocked myself because I didn't think there would be a difference, but there is. I hope you guys can see it on camera as well. I'm actually intrigued. I'm gonna try and use this with a concealer as well. So I'm just gonna pause the video and grab my concealer quickly. So the concealer I've been using and loving at the moment is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Conceal, and I'm just gonna use that on each side. So this is a cream concealer, so I just want to see how this works with YAA product. Right, so now I'm going to use the pointy side of the teardrop brush and just see how that works. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender to blend out and blend in the concealer. With the concealer, they're both quite, they did a pretty same job. The finish is the same, everything's blended in, but I did find it difficult using the brush to really get into this side of my face here. It just wasn't easy compared to the Beauty Blender, which was really just quick and effective, but you do lose a bit of product on the Beauty Blender compared to product on here. There's basically no product at all. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the finish. I'm really liking the side of with the brush compared to the Beauty Blender. I can see texture, whereas here everything looks flawless and seamless and very well blended in. It just looks natural basically. The only con with this one is the size. I think I might have to look into getting the full size because this is the mini one, but I have quite large hands and long fingers, so it's a bit tricky trying to get that, to get it comfortable to sit into my hand. Yeah, that is just my finding. So that's it for this video, guys. It's just a short comparison video between the Eloise teardrop brush and the Beauty Blender. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found the results interesting as I did. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.